Hey, what's up YouTube? And we're back at it again with a father versus son Minecraft build-off challenge. It's Eevee Stars versus Evil Dog, and this is my foundation so far. What do you guys think? I think I've done alright. They look pretty good. So now we can immediately start working on the walls. And I'm not too sure, but it looks like Colby's done a sun and a moon, so this is going to be pretty interesting. So we're going to have to do something really special. So we're going to get our colourful red bricks out, and we're going to start making moves on the wall. And while I do that, why don't you drop any comments in the section below, any ideas about how I can improve this castle. Okay, so that's the bottom base layer in. Now I can start deciding how high I want it. The hallways aren't very wide, so we don't want them too tall. We're going to have like a quite tight fit castle, I believe. So we'll go with about 3 high off the bottom. No, we'll go 4 high. And if you haven't already, why don't you consider giving us a like? It helps the video reach more people just like you who love a good Minecraft build off. Okay, so I've been building all night and it's already morning and we still haven't finished this wall yet. Like, this takes quite a while. There's a lot of work that goes into one of these big castles. And I think we made the biggest mistake ever by going massive. Like, I think our castle's going to be loads bigger than my son's. Okay, so I'm definitely happy with the first floor, like it's looking really good. Do you agree? I think so at least. So, I've got a good idea about what we can do in the bottom of this like pool area. Like, it's not going to be a swimming pool because I'm probably going to fill it with sharks. But we could write something in the bottom that could look pretty cool. And I think I know just what I'm going to write. So before I start, we're going to have to pick the colours. Now we definitely need red because that has to go with the castle. So we're going to do the letters out of red. And then we're going to add pink and purple. Just to make my son love it, because he loves colours. So we've got to get him on side. He has to agree that we won. Ta-da! So I'm very happy with how that turned out. Proper fluked it. The V's a little bit big, but nah, I think we could definitely pass for that. So what should we put underneath? Now I promise you, I didn't measure it out, but I've done a pretty good job. Like, that's not too far. I mean, that's pretty bang in the middle, I'd say at least. So now we've got to fill all the spare space with pink. Okay, and it's going to knock off this stone a little bit so it's not so harsh in our face. And also take out a little bit of the pink, the red on the inside. Okay, so I've been at this a while now, but I'm nearly at the end. And I've got to say, it's looking a lot better than I was first expecting. I can't wait till the sun comes up, because then we can really see what it looks like. So let me just check all the surface, make sure all the ground floor is in place and every brick is there. And I believe that is perfect. So now we've done our ground floor, we can immediately start working on our second floor. And we're not going to do too many floors, like we're going to leave it at 2, I believe, because we don't want it to be too big. Are you guys at home really happy with the colours? Like, there's a lot of selection of colours, so maybe next time we'll do like a blue one, and we'll do an ice palace. I was kind of hoping that the bricks weren't so clear though. So maybe we'd have to do like a solid colour. Well, that took a while, but I'm actually happy with how it looks. I've actually impressed myself. But we should have made this wall a little bit bigger. I got a sneak peek of my son's castle. So now, boys and girls, it's time to do the top of the castle. But I want it to really stand out, so we're going to use purple. Okay, boys and girls, I don't really think I considered this when measuring it out, and I also found a hole in our corner, so we're going to have to fix this first. Okay, so I'm really happy with that so far. So we're going to start making a start on the floor, and I've found this most beautiful tile. So we're going to cover all the floor of the roof in this. It also comes in really handy for breaking up those floors a little bit. We don't want the whole building see-through. This looks amazing. Like, I'm so happy with how this is turning out. I wonder what we should do for the other floors. So I think the first floor, we should have a nice pink carpet. And we've already done the nice tiled on the ground floor. So that would be as complete. Uh-oh, another hole. So let's get that filled and then we can tile straight over the top. So I think that's the whole tower done. What do you guys think? It looks done, doesn't it? So we've just really got the main wall to do next. Maybe we should add a little bit of safety in here as well. We don't want to fall off the edge. Okay, so it's night time now and all the tiling's done, and I had a little peep, but I couldn't help but notice, I think his house is on fire, and I don't think he knows. So we're going to do this as proof that we had nothing to do with this, just in case it all burns down, and we'll go back to our castle. But what's a castle without a drawbridge? So we're going to build a bridge going all the way from the castle to the wall of doom. But we can't forget about the supports though. And what is that? So as I get to the end, I notice there's a door in our TNT wall. Now I can only assume who put that there. Is that his little peeky hole? So we're going to fill that up, I think. Okay, so we're going to need a door. So we're going to knock this through. Whoops, wrong button. So we're going to knock this through. And we're going to change the colour of the border as well. So we'll do it purple, I think, just to show the outline of the door. Perfect. And now we need a couple of windows on the front. So we'll put one around here on this side, and then we'll do one exactly the same on the opposite side as well. And now for the other side. Oh look, a duck. So we're already getting our nature come and visit. I'm really excited about my castle. Like, I think it looks really cool. What do you guys think? So next we need to start filling this place with water. But I'm not actually sure how you actually get water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it with ice. And maybe hopefully the sun will melt it. I'm not too sure. We might have to delete the whole thing though and find another way of getting water in there. Wow, this is a lot of ice. We're going to be here all night at this rate. Okay, so I think we're done, and that is a lot of ice. I really hope it melts. But now that the inside's done, we can go to work on making the outside look a little bit prettier, and I do see myself as a bit of a gardener. Okay guys, so while I decide what I'm going to put in our garden, why don't you drop a comment below and tell me what you suggest, and maybe we can add it in next time. I definitely think we're going to do the hedges though. So I'm going to have some dark oak leaves. I think that will look amazing. I think eventually we can even add like a big swimming pool, maybe a jacuzzi, maybe even a little golf course. That would look cool. Okay, so I've got everything I need, and I'm going to start off with the hedge. And we're just going to neaten up things as we go. There's going to be some parts of the environment we're going to need to fill in because we don't want no holes. Okay, so parts like this we can easily neaten up with a little bit of cutting. And then we're just going to shape it into this nice little cut off we have here. I think we can trim this up a little bit better though. Voila, perfect. And we can fill in any holes like this. There you go. And our lawn is nice and perfect again. Okay, so I'm going to finish up by just neatening up this side, I think. And we're going to start with some nice hedges all the way to the end. But as you can see now, we're in a bit of trouble. We've got this massive hole in the ground and it's running right underneath our castle. So we're going to have to do something about it basically. So instead of filling the whole thing in, why don't we make a bridge? So we'll do a little bit of a bridge and I think that will look loads better straight away. Okay, so the bridge is almost complete now. We've just got to put our sides on because we need safety, obviously. We don't want it to fall off. It's a long way down. And I'm just going to finish this bridge off and then do a little bit of neatening up, I think. I'm going to get all this hedge around here finished and then we can start working on our surroundings. But for now we'll just get the hedge done, so we'll work all the way around the outside of the building and make sure it all starting to look pretty. And once we're finished this, we can start removing this cliffside because it's blocking our view. Eventually it'll all be lovely grass and maybe a nice pond. So we got to a bit of a wall, so we're going to leave it there today, guys. What do you guys think so far? I think I've done a pretty good job. And if you stay tuned for part 3, we're going to get it all finished up. We're going to get rid of this horrible hill, add a big swimming pool. It'll look amazing. See you next time, guys.